Giant tropical centipedes share their territories with tarantulas. Despite their impressive length, they are nimble navigators, and some can be highly venomous.
I mean, there's the one respect in which identity politics is brilliant. You know, as a gay man or a lesbian, you can basically get away with murder. You can be bitchy, you can be sarcastic, you can be rude and abusive, and you can do whatever the hell you like.
One man spoke when we were told to remain silent.
Feminism is cancer. Thank you very much.
Freedom of speech is the right to articulate one's opinions and ideas without fear of government retaliation or censorship. One man stood at the front lines and asserted this to those who tried to censor us.
Now, to give you a flavor of his work, here are a few headlines. Birth control makes women unattractive and crazy. Would you rather your child had feminism or cancer?
Well, Anderson, what you're seeing behind me is quite a bit of commotion. This is an event at Berkeley where Milo Yiannopoulos, who is known as an internet troll, a self-proclaimed internet troll, a very provocative speaker, he was invited here to the campus.
Do you believe that he is truly someone who supports pedophilia?
No, I don't.
Do you think that Milo truly is a pedophile or supports pedophilia?
No.
No, I seriously doubt it. In all honesty, I really don't think so.
Absolutely not. No.
Of course not. No, I don't believe he himself is for pedophilia.
I don't think that Milo supports pedophilia, no.
He is not a pedophile, no.
I have no thoughts on the matter.
I don't.
I don't think so.
I don't believe so.
No, I don't. Not at all.
Not at all.
I think he was completely misquoted.
Whenever I've met Milo, he's been the most genuine, caring person I've ever met. He's never once been creepy or weird or said anything provocative like that. I think that his words were completely misconstrued in that video.
They're telling me what I can find funny. Well, that isn't funny. I find AIDS quite funny. I find Islam quite funny. I find all sorts of things that I'm not supposed to... What's that? Aloha snack bar, yeah. No. I find trannies quite funny. I mean, all these things are inherently very entertaining, but we're told that we can't laugh about them because we're offending someone. Oh. Madam, I'm grateful to you for coming, but to be quite honest with you, fuck your feelings.
Confirm kill.
Off you go. Off you go. Off you go. I'm sorry, darling, this isn't the silver-haired snowflake show. This is the Milo show, and it's time for you to go.
Patriarchy. The idea that men should...
Next time they shine your light in the sky, don't go to it.
Because you didn't fucking read it.
We're not going to call you names.
My problem...
You cuck.
I would quote my favorite rapper and I would say, if you can take a dick, you can take a joke.
The amount of black dick that's been in my mouth, I must be the most self-loathing white supremacist in the world.
If Leslie Jones were right here, would you say, you look like a dude?
Yeah, probably. Creates conversation. My rudeness provokes people into, first of all, saying, oh, what a monster, blah, blah, blah. And then 20% of people start talking about what I was actually saying. I will consider my career to have been a terrific success.
We have to believe any rape victim.
It just affects women because you're making women unhappy. fact that after 30, women do struggle to be happy if they're not in relationships.
Where we attribute our successes to external factors, and we lack the confidence to actually believe that we are good enough to do it.
But you know, if you're going to get put off a career in science because of an offhand comment from a Nobel Prize winner, how committed were you really in the first place to being a scientist? Let me finish. I'll let you finish. I'll let you finish, so stop. You know, after she lost the debate, as feminists very often do these days, because they don't have facts on their side, you know, she turned around and she did what feminists always do, which is confect a sob story. Now, Kate is, like me, a professional provocateur, but only one of us plays the victim afterwards. Wow.
Confirmed kill. I would come to Milo. I mean, I know you want to respond to that, but you did this poll online.
Yes, I did.
What would you rather your child had, feminism or cancer?
Yep. And 22,000 people voted, and people voted in favour of cancer.
It's a good
smoke weed every day.
There's a sort of late decadent period Roman emperor. Don't I look nice in black? Almost as nice as black looks in me. So thinking, if all priests were this hot, those little boys would stop complaining. And I seem to have acquired another man's hoe. The skin colour, sexuality, and gender. Isn't cultural appropriation great? And she reads it out with a straight face, with that sort of, you know, swallowed a lemon kind of thing. No, it's just like pissing off your grandma at Thanksgiving. And she's like, you know, to give you a flavour of his work, here are some headlines, and I'm not making this up. Birth control makes women unattractive and crazy. And her own audience burst out laughing because it's so funny. Yeah. And so and then she stumbles over the next one and finally gets it out. Would you rather your child had feminism or cancer? And she's looking around the room for someone to be horrified along with her. And her own audience is just being like, I gotta look this up. You know? But the real thing about it was that she was attempting to present these as sort of like wacky, hateful, fringe, lunatic, woman-hating kind of, you know, blog posts from some whatever. Actually, when people then go and Google it and they read about it and they're like, guy's hilarious. You know, like it's really funny. And this is full of evidence and facts, and it's like, wow, maybe I shouldn't be on the pill.
And this is a big...
Because I might turn into Hillary Clinton.
And this is a big evolution.
But of course, she doesn't need to be on the pill.
You're reading the National Enquirer again.
No, I always make this joke about, you know, the only thing she likes more than clamping down on free speech is scissoring. And only some audiences get it. But don't pay any attention to it. Don't listen to it. We're not in an age of gender equality. Straight white women in the West are the most privileged class in the history of our species. It has the effect of making women unhappy, and women have been getting more unhappy decade after decade after decade since the Second World War, since this stuff started to happen.
Okay, we're debating, we're not being offensive, are we?
No.
So what would you say?
I'm just talking about science. I mean.
Okay.
The centipede has 2 curved, hollow fangs, which inject paralyzing venom. Even tarantulas aren't immune from an ambush. This centipede is a predator.
All of the traditional imbalances between men and women have flipped, and very recently.
No, that's
and when
incorrect,
young
because
men,
when you go
may I be allowed to
further in the
finish?
business,
Sorry,
that's
I'm talking
not
about men, darling.
Well, this is exactly the problem. This is institutionalised sexism.
As quick as lightning, just like the tarantula it's killing,